Hello and welcome to our Wednesday wellness tip here at the Holistic Diabetes Solutions exclusive Facebook group. So thank you for tuning in today. Today's a special day because it is Canada Day. It is July 1st and it's Canada Day out here in the amazing country. So you're going to hear the wonderful birds having a tea party and having conversations up there, and you're going to hear all the wonderful things out here in nature. So I want to welcome all of our new members. I get really excited when we have our new members join us. I want to know where you're from. I'd like to know what your questions are. I'd like to know what kind of diabetes you have and what kind of solutions you've tried that are helping you, so we can share that with our whole group. For those of you who don't know me or haven't met me yet, my name is Cheryl Ivaniski, and I'm a diabetes wellness authority, a doctor of holistic medicine, very passionate about the mind and body and how the power of our thoughts and how we look at things as choices and freedoms versus restrictions plays a very big role in our life. And over and above that, how we fuel our body, minds, and souls. And so that really excites me, and one of the things I want to share with you today is all about the outdoors, being close with nature, and how we're fueling our bodies. And so I am out here in cottage country and in rural country, actually where I'm from. I'm from a small village in is that southeastern or southwestern Ontario? Southeastern Ontario. And it's actually near the Niagara Peninsula, really great agricultural land. And before we get into that tip today, and before we get into that, I really want to let you know that today's a special day because we are having a contest. I'm going to let you know a little bit more about the contest, but what I would really love you to do is get your pens and paper out and get ready to make a note here of this wonderful organic garden coming up that I'm going to show you that was planted by my parents. And I feel very blessed. Today's Canada Day here in Canada, July 1st, and I feel very blessed to be in Canada. So thank goodness that my grandparents moved here from the other countries where they're from over in Europe. And they started out in rural country. They started out as farmers in the country, organic farming. And it wasn't an easy task, and I'm sure many of you whose parents have come here from other countries have maybe experienced the same. And so I'm grateful to be in Canada, and I'm grateful that we're in a time when there's so much new development and so much collaboration and sharing between people. So I'd love for you to write in the comments, number one, if you're new and that you're here, welcome. And I'd love you to write in the comments, questions that you have or things that you want to share that have been solutions for you that have helped you normalize and optimize your diabetes wellness. So I'm going to turn this camera around here so that you can see this great organic garden. So you can see here that there are horse troughs, and these horse troughs are like just awesome. And my parents have always had big gardens. Growing up, we always had big gardens. But now, as we're getting a little bit older and taking a look at options, we're using really something cool. And we're using planters to plant all of our favorite things. And we're also using these wonderful horse troughs because what this allows us to do is, we used to use the hose and the rakes and the shovels and all the things back in the day for years and years. And that can get a little bit much. So what my parents did out here is they got these wonderful horse troughs, and they were able to fill these up, and they're able to plant everything that they want in them. So let's take a closer look. Hold on. So as we're looking in here, Mom, is this the eggplant you were talking about? Yeah, so this is eggplant right here. So if you can see this, isn't that wonderful? And do you want to walk us through some of these things, Mom?
Yeah. Red peppers.
These are red peppers. Take a look at these. These are red peppers. Red peppers are going to come up here.
Next to the red peppers, at the back, there's tomato plants.
These are tomato plants. Beautiful.
And then there's carrots at this end.
Okay, so let's come over to here. You can see this eggplant here. And these are carrots. Look at these beautiful carrots over here. And you can see down here. Actually, can we see here? We can see some of the roots. You can see some of the orange down there. So the carrots are growing. Look at these stalks. This is like craziness. This is wonderful. And over here, at the end, we have parsley. And then over here, right here, we have Swiss chard. And then over here, we have our romaine lettuce, which is absolutely lovely. And then we have another type of lettuce here, which is leaf lettuce, right, Mom?
Like the or head lettuce.
Head lettuce. And then what's this here, Mom?
Celery.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is celery here. More lettuce back here. And then over here we have this amazing and lovely kale. And we actually take this out each day and we make fresh salads every day. Isn't that awesome? And then over here, actually over here you can see, and I'm going to get up close here, you can see some of the tomatoes growing here on these tomato plants, which is so cool. And we have another tomato plant here. And then over here, what's really cool is that we have, this is our garlic growing in here. So you can see the garlic right here. And what's this, Mom? Oh, that is so cool. This is cauliflower. And I actually never really grew up with us growing cauliflower, so it's really cool to know what that looks like. And then this over here, a little bit yellow, but these are squash. And you can see, oops, I touched it. You can see some of the buds here coming out. And I think that there's a cucumber here somewhere.
Where's the first one here?
This one here.
No. Right there. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, this
There's
is,
a little cucumber on there. Take it easy.
oh, there's a cucumber right there. Do you see that little cucumber, guys, right there?
A nice little water.
Okay, so that is so great. So out here, what is so cool about all this is that, you know, it was all planted. And it seemed like the first week, which I'll attach pictures, the first week there was just little sprouts. And within 1 week with this weather and with watering this with TLC, probably twice a day in the morning and at night, and then every other day, once a day, these grew overnight, literally, into these incredible stalks. So that's awesome. So I'm sharing with you that the organic growing your vegetables at home has so many benefits. So some of the benefits, and you know, if you have additional ones you want to share, let me know. But the first benefit is that number one, health. When you go into the stores, you notice that everything looks uniform and everything's like manufactured produce. And it's tasteless a lot of the time. But when you're getting things out of your garden, the flavor, there's no comparison. So the flavor is number one for the health benefits. So it's high octane fuel full of those, you know, phytonutrients. And the other thing about not just the flavor, but if you want to look at the cost of things, you know, organic produce can be as much as 50% more in a store. But when you're growing your own local produce, and you know, in our family, you know, we've always had the produce, we've had it fresh, but we've also canned tomatoes, we've stewed tomatoes, we've made chilies. We use these ingredients and we freeze them and use them as we go throughout. So we're making all kinds of ingredients that we're adding over time that we're putting into our soups and stews and things like that. So in addition, there's the exercise benefit. I know I was saying earlier that we're using the shovels and the hose and the rakes and things like that. But even coming out here, we're using upper body muscles and lower body muscles that we don't always ordinarily use. And we get to be outdoors, which is also another benefit. Because I know when I'm talking to people and people with organic farms that serve our organic stores, and in turn us, they all talk about the benefits of being outdoors, being close with the land, and finding it very therapeutic. A hobby that you enjoy that takes you outdoors is something that is a form of meditation. So it helps to reduce stress, which of course you know is our number one killer. So it really helps us to keep our stress levels down and to keep our hormones more balanced. So probably the biggest health benefit of having an organic garden of your own. And in the cities, you can actually have a space that you rent and you can have your own gardens. And what's really cool about that is that you're controlling the quality of your soil. You're controlling the fact that you're not using pesticides and herbicides, which not only damage the soil and leach down into the water beds, but it also, remember, the birds and the bees and the natural pollination that happens affects our, not just our plant life, but our wildlife and our animal life. So that's a real way to keep nature in balance and to be friendly to the environment and ultimately to ourselves. And of course, as I said, it's that big money factor too, because if you're able to have your own produce, you can just walk out and have it fresh that day. It doesn't get better than that. So that's awesome. The other thing, and you notice on this glorious day, is that you only need 20 minutes of being out in the sun to get your daily dose of vitamin D, which is something that we need on a daily basis. So what better way than to be out here and enjoying nature, food from the land and the earth, and your family? It doesn't get better than that. So I would really love for you to share your favorite, either homegrown, organic, local farm produce, or from your store. And I would love you to share your favorite vegetarian dish or your favorite salad using these ingredients, because we're always wanting to share great salads. And for me, I was showing you the I was showing you the kale, and I was showing you a couple types of lettuce and the parsley and the carrots. And I know that we come out here every day and we get this fresh. And of course, we're washing it under the sink. It's too funny. The other day, one of our family members said, "Why are you washing the lettuce? It's from the garden." And it's like, well, there's spiders, there's moths, there's all kinds of insects. So because it's organic doesn't mean you're not supposed to wash it. But we also wash it with eco-friendly washes. And a really great tip for you too is that you can wash your produce and anything that is grown or that you buy from the stores, and apple cider vinegar diluted with water. That's another really great way. So those are the great benefits of having an organic, home-based or local farm-based farm to table type of experience. So this contest I was alluding to earlier, I really want you to send in your favorite recipe with your favorite picture, because we're going to give you a couple of days, and on Sunday we're going to close the contest off. So we want you to put your name, your contact information, and the name of the recipe, the ingredients in the recipe, and what you used as a dressing as well. And we are going to have a contest. And here's the book right here. And the winner of the contest is going to win this amazing book. It's an international best-selling book. It's called Holistic Health, the Handbook to Holistic Health. It was actually my second or third book that I wrote with some other co-authors. And in here are 11 principles of optimizing your diabetes wellness. So that will be a signed copy. It will be mailed and shipped to the winner. So I want you to engage, and I'd really love to hear your favorite recipes. And you can send more than one. There's no limit to what you can send. So we will see you on the inside. Now, what we're going to do too is in our upcoming monthly mentor, which is the Holistic Diabetes Solutions Inner Circle monthly mentoring program, we are actually going to go right into the kitchen, and we're going to actually do some great recipes. So I'm really pumped about that, because I'm a foodie and I love the kitchen, and I'm sure you do too. So I want to let you know that we would love to have you join us on the inside, and we're going to have a link that you can go to and learn more about how to register and join us at the Holistic Diabetes Solutions monthly mentoring program, where it offers you one-on-one, group to one, and it's offering at least a 35 to 60 minute segment together. It offers some live Q&A as well, and it offers recipes and a recipe exchange share program. It offers not just Wednesday wellness tips, but other tips throughout, and some great PDF downloads of the most leading edge and most amazing, interesting information. Also, we have special guests. And I'm not going to mention any names, but we have some really great special guests coming up, and they are exclusive to this Holistic Diabetes Solutions group, and you do not want to miss them. So I hope to really see you on the inside. Happy Canada Day, and just signing off here from Holistic Diabetes Solutions Holistic Group. Have a great day.